got a tide going high this morning. So we started at low here, started at the bottom. And we're fishing that tide coming up. Not a very big tide movement, but it's enough to get me interested. I think it's enough to get the fish interested. I think these fish are going to be moving shallow as the tide rises, and they're going to start feeding on all that land that they weren't able to get to when the tide was low. So there could be some clams or worms or little crustaceans. There we go. Got one right away this morning here on the swim jig. The CRAW trailer, you can see, totally ate it. Nice spotted bay bass. This is on the roach color. Half-ounce swim jig. I found this on the deck of the kayak. This is a razor clam, and that spotted bay bass that I caught spit this up on the deck. This is telling us that those fish are feeding a little shallower. Going with a stop and go cadence here. I'm definitely swimming that jig with that current. It's going right through the grass. Got another one here. Came right off this little corner. Smaller fish. Again, swimming that jig. I got a crawdad presentation, and since that one was spitting up clams, it seems like that's what they're looking for. Those are the colors that they're looking for at the moment. Fishing an Abu Garcia STX 6:4-to-1 gear ratio. It's got 30-pound spider wire, camo colored braid, blue camo, and we're actually fishing a 25-pound fluorocarbon top shot. Just missed a bite there, so we're on to something here. Freaking tagged it. So let's do this again. Let's get this another cast here. Beautiful fish. Very nice fish. Alright, let's let him go. Got him on that WARBAITS swimming jig. Roach color, half-ounce, Rage CRAW trailer. What keyed me in on is I saw some birds feeding. They were feeding in that little area. They're feeding shallow. So it's telling me that, you know, there's nutrients and food up shallow. If the birds are feeding in it, most likely the fish are feeding in it. Those things, they go hand in hand, so just got to remember that. When you see birds working, doing something, explore it. It could be fish. No more bites on that one location. So we're going to continue our drift here. Getting on it with search bait now, just trying to find them with something. So I got the spinner bait going. So we were searching for a bite here, and we actually got ourselves a decent fish on the spinnerbait. Ate it pretty good. All right, nice one on the spinnerbait. We'll keep it going. Here he goes. Backflip. Oh, got a really good one here. Dude. Yeah, I got a really nice one here. Check him out. Beautiful looking fish. Gorgeous. So this fish, what happened here is I saw a pipe underwater and I decided to do some casting over it, and I brought that spinnerbait over the pipe, which had some kelp on it. As it pulled free from the kelp, this spotted bay bass ate it up. Very nice one. Super happy. Glad I got another spinnerbait fish today. 1 ounce WARBAITS spinnerbait. A bait fish with gold blades. This is basically a pipe going from the beach out to the bay, and it's got this riprap growing on it. The key to the bite today, the fish were moving up shallower as the tide was rising. They were moving with the tide up shallow, and they were picking on the clams and crustaceans. And as the tide filled in, we were still fishing that shallow zone where the grass had got covered up by all that water, and we were fishing the spinnerbait. We were fishing that bladed bait, the bait fish color, ticking the top of the grass, and that was the key for the afternoon bite. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys on the water soon, and hook a giant.